Good morning. It is Sunday morning and I have been wanting to make this recipe for a while. This is for sweet cinnamon churros. It's from our newest Season's Best cookbook. When I went to Mexico last year for my 20th anniversary, they had all these sweet breads, all this delicious baked goodness with cinnamon, sugar, bread. I don't even know what it all was. It was so good, and I've been craving that food since we came home from Mexico. This is hopefully the closest thing I can get to it. So I've already prepped some of it here, but what I have here is puff pastry dough. If you buy this frozen, it just takes about 30 seconds to thaw it out in the microwave so that you can work with it. I've got a sheet of the dough here, and I've already gotten some of it ready. I'm going to use our small batter bowl, and I've got some melted butter in here and our basting brush. I love this basting brush. I use it all the time, whether we're doing barbecue stuff, whether I'm doing baking things like this where I need to spread butter on anything. I use it all the time. Absolutely have to have this in my kitchen. So I'm just gonna brush this butter on here. And again, this is just puff pastry dough. You can find it in the freezer section. So now that I've got the butter on there, got a little bit left in here, gonna just spread the rest of that on there. And then you're gonna wanna take whatever topping you're gonna use. There is a Pampered Chef cinnamon sprinkle that you can use on this that the recipe calls for. I don't actually have that. I happen to know cinnamon sugar is delicious just as it is, so that's what I'm using. And I'm using our old flour sugar shaker. I think it's just called the flour shaker now, and they're in a silver container now, and they look really nice. They're probably a lot sturdier than these ones that I have here. So I just have cinnamon sugar already mixed up in here. I have another one I keep with flour in it for baking as well. These are really, really great tools to have on hand. I have another one that has cornstarch in it for anytime I need to do anything with cornstarch. So I'm just gonna generously sprinkle this on here. And then I'm just gonna use our baker's roller here. This is great if you do any kind of baking, cookies, pies. It's got a beveled side as well. I love this thing. So we're just gonna gently roll this just to kind of press that cinnamon sugar into the dough. Then I'm gonna use our pizza cutter and I'm gonna quarter this. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna cut it into each square into 4 strips. Look at that, my strips are not perfect. Anybody can do this. All right, so now that I've got my strips, you're just gonna take 2 strips and twist them together. And I'm tired. It's kind of been a weird morning and I can't seem to wrap my head around twisting. So if it looks like I'm doing it weird, it's because I am. I can't seem to figure out twisting this morning. So you're just gonna twist it just like that. I'll do a couple more. Then I'm gonna run out of room on my pan. And once I get this done, I will show you what they look like because I don't think you can see my pan. Get a little bit of that off my fingers. And there you go, there you have it. I'm just gonna bake these. These will go in the oven for, let me find it here for you, 12 to 14 minutes until golden brown. Then they're just gonna cool and they'll be good to go. Enjoy.